Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and yeah, I remember covering this one. At least Sankaku Complex has a summary of what actually got butchered here. So because well, like I mentioned it, the console ports got cancelled. At least the Xbox One, as I remember, but they still released it on PC Station and Steam, and still got butchered. And well, let's see what we got from all the censorship. So Steam has an advanced variable geo Saturn tribute censoring for modern sensibilities. So yeah, this is a spicy one. I wonder if YouTube is going to allow me to upload this video. I could try. Anyway, so the upcoming Steam Cards and Advanced Variable Geo Saturn Tribute is shaping out a yet another example of old school fan service games being lovingly restored, and then promptly censored to fit today's corporate approved sensibilities. These are master fuck, yeah. That's what they are. Pieces of shit. Anyway, and then promptly censored to fit today's corporate approval. Yeah, we read that. Releasing on PC Station 4, on PC Station 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Reading the first two is already a red flag. So you should know at that point. Uh, so Teal's Retro Collection arrives nearly a scrub, with Xbox players missing out entirely after the version was outright cancelled due to quote-unquote content concerns. And this one also tells you that Xbox really want to not make any more money. They want to go themselves, at least think the Xbox as a brand out of business and just keeping with the Microsoft, which I hope Steam, at least in this case, with SteamOS, the Linux versions, collapse Windows 11. Finally. I only one can hope, but let's continue with the topic here. Steam has an advanced variable Geo Saturn tribute packages two cult classic Sega Saturn ports from the PC98 era. One a sexy shot of shoot them up Steam cars, the other a provocative fighter advanced variable Geo. Fans hoping to relive in the wild uncensored spirit of the originals, however, will need to temper their expectations because if this brand new world of global releases, the only thing more consistent than retroports is retroports with the fan service dialed way down. Exactly. The Saturn versions of Steam Hearts had already toned down PC98's infamous hentai scenes, but even that apparently wasn't soft enough. So yeah, the original one was full hentai game, and that got pushed in the first place, and they're still they say, yeah, we are going to sell those. Yeah, even at that point how wrong that goes, how that reputation of the ones that are doing this is already tainted. They're already going to sell you a butcher product. Well, this shit already released. But even that apparently wasn't soft enough. Now across PC Station 4, PC Station 5, Switch, and even Steam, the games come pre-sanitized, making sure the imaginary women don't show too much skin. Meanwhile, the Xbox version was canned altogether after Microsoft reportedly demanded quote-unquote major changes. Yeah, Microshit, yeah, they used to do good content in the past, like Dead or Alive Stream Beach Volleyball 2, the first one and the second one. They even had an Chambara game. They had Lollipop Chainsaw and Rumble Roses XX. Yeah, they don't want to make money. They are going to double down on the ideology because, yeah, Bill Gates, if you have seen what kind of politics that guy is pushing, along with the James Bond Villains League, yeah, it aligns. Yeah, estos can go broke for all I care if they're going this route. So, well, continue on. The two games provocative content reminding everyone that if you are going to censor, you might as well go big or go home. So the original Sega Saturn ports. Yeah, spicy one. And then, yeah, at this point I should already got flagged by YouTube. I don't think this video is going to pass. Maybe I try on Rumble. maybe. So continue on the newly released remastered collection. It's all sensor glory. So yeah, they put on clocks on it. Yeah, they. This looks fucking stupid in my opinion. Sure, you can say, oh, but the outfits look sexy. Hey, naked bodies, and even this one. Holy fuck, man! Yeah, they're pretty stupid. Look, they here. If you don't notice here, there is the nipples. At least I know the nipples are covered, but yeah, they are very erected and turned into this. Shh, fuck this shit, man. Yeah. While the collection's nostalgic appeal still lingers, it had not to smirk at how these once bold, edgy Japanese imports now arrive globally, dressed in corporate approved restraint. Well, from corporate side, yeah, they're going to go full butchered. But from the 70s, yeah, when they try to sell you something that is toned the fuck down like this, yeah, do your research and see where is the already full version. And fuck these corpos that they are going to give you butchered content. The fans looking for a true preservation of the originals will, as well as need to look beyond the official storefronts. Exactly. Because heaven forbid anyone encounter a pixelated bit of risque material in the retro shooter or fighter. And they decide the case, oh, well, the gore is not being toned down. Well, I got news for you. The ones that didn't defend and fan service. Excuse me, my throat. The ones that didn't defend fan service, but well, they said, well, didn't have problems with gore. They suddenly start bitching because gore is also being toned the fuck down. Gears of War 5 was the most notorious example. Aside of the woke ideology, is not that extreme such as Drag Queen Age Felhard, you can clearly see it. You could notice it. And then the gore of the game being toned the fuck down, yeah. Yeah, it's primarily the gore, yeah, something that really pissed even like the average Gears of War fanboy. Because, well, you saw your game based on that, and you say, oh, because it's not necessary having all that blood. It's it's still there, just not as extreme and over exaggerated. It doesn't take away the immersion of the game. Just like the same fucking dog shit, quote unquote, arguments they use to defend censorship, like this one. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show it here for you. Let me check if I can upload this video at this point. Anyway, thanks for watching and please take care.